Greetings, people. It's Mr. Paul the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So, on this chapter, Mama Suleman, Dr. Lizzy Suleman, has come to the party. And what she's doing, I don't know if this voice recording is recent or if this voice recording was on the time or soon after Gloria died. Lizzy Suleman is the wife to Johnson Suleman, and she also happens to be the sister to the deceased Gloria. So what she's coming to clarify here, or what she clarified in the voice recording that you're going to listen to, is what she's saying is Andrew Killian was abusive. And the funny thing about this conversation is she's not only saying it alone. The brother to Andrew Killian and the wife, they are also testifying that Andrew Killian was abusive to the wife. They are agreeing to the domestic violence in the family, in the home of Andrew Killian. And Lizzy Killian is saying, Andrew Killian is not ready for marriage. That's what she's alleging, based on the abuse to her sister. So she was having a conversation after the death of Gloria, and she was literally asking the brother of Andrew Killian, what is this? Is it Dada? I think, yeah, she was talking to Dada and the wife, to say, are you aware, or were you also aware of the domestic violence, of the brutality, and of the abuse in the home of Killian? And the brother said yes. The wife said yes, we're aware of such. Now, people, this is the reason why I'm always asking you and imploring you to take emotions and put them on the shelf and look at the finer details of each and everything before you jump into conclusions. In a case like this, there are so many things I want you to keep your eyes open to and your ears open to. Andrew Killian might be doing this to exonerate Suleman. One thing about these people, about these charlatans, I know how they operate. You'll be surprised tomorrow Andrew Killian coming out to apologize, to say I was angry for blah, 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 blah. Because if you're going to listen to this conversation, it's throwing Andrew under the bus. Because if the brother of Andrew Killian can attest to the fact that Andrew Killian was abusive to the wife, then what else is there? What else is there if the brother, the biological brother, the same brother that Andrew Killian was saying, take my kids to my brother, take my kids to my brother, is the same brother that is on record saying Andrew Killian was abusive? So that's why I always urge you to take one step at a time. This could be a fire hose PR stand from the Suleman side, because Suleman always wants to trend for the wrong reasons. There was a fire that was burning recently concerning Suleman and the Otobos and stuff like that. This could be an organized thing to raise another fire, because they say if you want to put off fire, like they don't say, it's a strategy. If you want to put off fire, if there's a veiled fire and you want to put it off, you just start fire from the other side. And this fire will start drawing closer to this fire that has been burning. Once these fires collide like this, the fire will die down. The fire will die a natural death. You realize as time goes on that this brother called Killian, because his story is not stable, and I said it from the beginning. This brother is not a victim. I said it from the beginning. The testimony of the brother is not holding water to me. For him to come and say the wife died of HIV because there's a medical report which indicates that she was HIV positive. She might have been HIV positive, but HIV virus might not be the reason or the cause of the death. Him coming to try to clear his image or to try to clear his name, he might just be doing it so that 1 week or 2 weeks down the line, he'll just come back and say, oh, I'm sorry, my father. I was just angry, this, and the whole case dies. And to those that have carried the case with enthusiasm, to say, oh, Pastor Andrew Killian, don't trust these people. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say when you're dealing with matters like this, that involves two charlatans, Suleman himself and Andrew Killian himself. They are both charlatans. These people, they have been working together, staying together, eating together, driving each other everywhere, staying in the same house, in the same compound. And you can come to me today and say, let's fight for this person. He's a victim. He's not a victim of anything. He's not a victim of consequences. Why is he not coming to tell us about his real experience with the Sulemans, not about Gloria? Why is he not coming to tell us about what they went through, what they saw, what he witnessed, what he has been part of? For him to come and say Suleman is diabolic. They have been doing these things together. He must explain that part first before we start mourning or sympathizing with him. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from or where I'm going. The problem with the majority of Christians is they don't want to think on their own. They don't want to process things on their own. The major problem with people, I once did a case study and I was looking at the behavior of people that have been lied to, people that have been manipulated, people that have been oppressed for a long time. And I realized that they most probably have the same attributes and the same characteristics, and they probably suffer from the same problems. And I used the case study of the children of Israel who were being delivered and taken out of Egypt. These people, they were taken out of Egypt by Moses. The moment they were out of Egypt, Egypt remained in them. Their mindsets never changed. The moment they came across or they stumbled on a block, the first thing that came to their mind is, Moses, can you just take us back to Pharaoh? A single day comes and then they don't eat. Moses, can you just take us back to Pharaoh? At least we were being oppressed, but we knew that food was coming. We knew that this was going to come. We knew that water was going to come. Now we are here in the wilderness, we are suffering. The point I'm trying to make here is independence from Pharaoh is not freedom. Independence from Pharaoh gives you an opportunity to have freedom in the promised land. The problem we have in Christianity, especially with people that have been following charlatans for a long time, people that are victims of charlatans, their mindset has not yet completely changed. They are not yet completely transformed, or they are not yet enabled enough to reason without being emotional. If I come here and then I analyze matters like this, the first thing that they'll be triggered to think is Prophet is doing damage control. Prophet is paid by Suleman. That's why they get carried away easily when someone comes and says Prophet is being paid. How can prophets be paid? These are the people that I'm trying to refer to as people that are now independent of charlatans, but they have not yet gotten freedom of the truth, freedom to reason. They are flip-flop. They don't have a standard ground or a solid ground to stand on. They go where the wind is blowing. They don't have time to reason and time to check facts or time to be objective. That's why I'm here. What I'm trying to do here is to take you to the promised land. And the only way we can get to the promised land is if we use facts and the truth to fight these people, to expose these people. One thing that does not shake them is whenever we improvise and put some spices into things so that they sound sweet. If we want to expose Suleman and Lizzy for what they did or for what they are doing, bring the facts, solid facts, the same way I do with Jeremiah Omoto. When I say Jeremiah Omoto, you are responsible for the missing child, I bring all the facts, no emotions attached. I'll question him, where is the CCTV footage when this happened? Where is Mr. Ayo? Mr. Ayo comes. I'll bring Mr. Ayo on my platform so that everyone can analyze for facts, no emotions at all, because we want the truth. And this truth will shake Jeremiah. Same applies in the case of Suleman and what's this guy? And Andrew Killian. Forget about emotions. Analyze Killian, what he's saying. Put it on the table. And think before you believe what he's saying. To say, okay, if you say your wife was HIV positive for 2 good years, not 2 good years, for the time that you've been together, to a point whereby you ended up having 2 children together. Are you trying to tell us that she actually finally got to the point whereby she died because of this virus without you having contracting it? If you are saying that you were not abusive to this woman, how did you end up not even showing up for her burial? Why did you not turn up? All the reason that he might give, I did not have money. I don't buy that. Personally, that's me. That's my stand. And you think what you want to think. It's up to you. Was he abusive? Was he not? Was it HIV? Was it not? Facts are very important. And the truth is very important. When you are dealing with matters like this, there's someone that died. The only way we will know the cause of the death is if we cross-examine all of them. In the case of Suleman and Lizzy, we need to also ask them questions. Questions like, the reason why you sent this brother to Qatar, is it because you're hiding something? Because chances of this woman having died of AIDS and occultic sacrifices are high. In these shrines, everything is possible. If Suleman is associated with Jeremiah Omoto, who's responsible for the missing baby testimony, how can we say that occultism does not exist in his shrine also? If he's associated with Joshua Iginla, the grandfather of witchcraft in Nigeria, how can we exonerate him from the same occultic sacrifices? Because the only thing that sustains these Nigerian occultic shrines are occultic sacrifices. So if we can clear Killian, we have to be very sure that if we have cleared him, then we are making sure that we are focusing on Suleman and the wife. For them to explain to us, what did they do to the sister? Even though they will not explain, but as long as the public knows the truth, that's the only thing that we are fighting for. In the voice recording that you're going to listen to Suleman's wife and the brother of Killian, it's literally throwing Andrew Killian under the bus. Andrew Killian might come tomorrow with a medical report which shows that Gloria was HIV positive. But if the brother can also attest to the fact that this brother was violent and abusive to the wife, and the cause of death was the abuse, then we're caught up in a mess. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from and where I'm going. Because if we get to a point whereby Suleman's wife come to give a side of the story, this thing is deeper than what you think. So stay honest and emotions away. Let's analyze this. Let's get to the bottom of this. And let's all know what transpired. Something really transpired, and that's what we want to investigate and find out. What is it that transpired? So listen to Lizzy and give your analysis in the comment section, not your conclusions. Don't conclude yet. We are still far from concluding. We're still analyzing the facts until we find the loopholes. Then we will know who is who and who did what. Check it out.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Brother Dada in Abuja?
Yes, ma.
How are you, sir? Family?
I'm fine, ma. How are you and the family, ma?
We bless God.
Yes, ma. I have been trying to reach you.
No, say Andrew matter.
You talk exactly like his wife. I've never spoken to you before.
Were you not the one that came with my sister and Andrew to come and greet Papa?
Yes.
From Abuja?
That was in 2016. No. In 2016, we were there. We slept in the hotel in the church there with my wife. And saw you, we greeted you, and went to greet Papa.
Papa, okay. And you know, Brother Dada, and Mama Dada, they always talk about you, and Brother Itoro, two of them now. Now, on our name, they always mention. Sorry that I've not been answering, and the reason I've not been answering, when somebody is grieved about something, it takes the grace of God. Because I've talked in my entire life, there's nobody I've ever advised and talked to the way I've done for Andrew. What have I not told him? Marriage and mental maturity. What have I not said? For something that even children her own children could observe and they fit speak out. They were telling my children their experience. Oh, our daddy used to use machetes to pursue mommy. I'm telling you, I will not lie to you. So when my sister would tell me some things, I will call him. Even himself will say, no, what they worry am. Go say, I don't know what they happen. No. Pray for me, Mama. I tell her, say, see, Andrew, even though they pray for you, if you know they're willing, there's nothing anybody can do. So that aggression, in fact, how many I won't fit talk? So you can see a woman when he be say is heartbroken. You can see a woman that is heartbroken. Brother Dada, let's be very, very sincere. Even though my sister did not complain about the abusive torture for her husband's hand, even though you no complain to anybody in the husband's family, I know my sister must talk to you, and I know you will not want to dodge it or to tell me, oh no, it's not true. Even though she doesn't talk to anybody, my sister used to mention brother Dada. I say, thank God say they not even decide my husband do. Thank God say they rebuke him, but yet my husband no go on here. A whole lot. I go talk. And I say, you don't treat a woman like this. Sometimes 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, almost 1 hour, I go to talk to them. It don't happen. Maybe this is how he wants it now. Even till she give up, I'm telling you, I'm saying this under heaven. He go always say, Kai, this man. He go say, he call you. I know say go down, they talk lies. They talk. Do you know the painful part? When he said, my wife was okay before I left. I don't understand. Your wife was okay before you left. You left on a Saturday. You say your wife was okay. On Monday, the colleagues in the office started bombarding us, calling everybody that my sister is dying. And the painful part is that Pastor Elijah for Local Jam, my brother, he and Andrew, they talk now. They get rapport. Just the way me and Andrew, they get rapport. Andrew always want to confide in me, talk with me. Now, so Andrew and Pastor Elijah CB. Pastor Elijah said, Mommy, I called him. I tell him, they say your wife collapsed. So he said, I'm already boarding. So even that scenario alone, we conclude to the whole world that you don't love the woman. You don't care about her. A whole lot of things. And I decide that I don't want to speak to him so that I don't offend God. My sister, I don't talk much about you. That is why, as the Holy Spirit has been helping me, I am beginning to get comforted little by little by the Spirit of God.
God is faithful.
That is the reason I even summon courage to pick your call.
Yeah. I have tried to call you. In fact, the next day I wanted to come.
You know that period she was sick. Andrew was saying they didn't allow me to talk to my wife. She refused. And a woman who is saying, I don't want to talk to the man. This man. What this man did to me. Sir, if you are in my shoes, will you want to make her feel demoralized and want to force your way to give the phone to the husband? You won't do that. And everything that has been transpiring between them, I am a living witness. Are you listening to me now? I'm a living witness of the Andrew knows. He knows that I know everything that is always happening. What is the problem? Any little thing, argument don't start. I will tell and say, if they keep calm, do you know that now because your body, they feel your body they hot. Your body they hot. I said that's where mental maturity comes in for marriage. It's not everything what woman they do that they react to. No. Are you listening to me?
I'm with you.
No. You don't go understand. The last incident that happened was the one I told him. The last incident was the one I told him. I said, your wife say you seized the key. You left her and she said she want to go to the hospital. I said, no, mind now. No, mind now. You never know my wife. And so they deceive person. They sabi do wayo. I say, somebody is saying, I am not feeling fine. This thing I am saying now, if he truly fears God, he will tell the truth. This was the last incident. No, mind now. And so they deceive. I say, but she said she's not feeling fine. Say that place they do her operation, she dey feel pain. You are saying she's lying? And to another person they say they die, yo. Do you have to just trivialize everything and behold your okay? Oh God. You know said, okay, I dey go there so. Mommy, I'm on the way to her office now. This thing I'm saying, ask him. You could see a woman that has been going through serious emotional torture, but he's denying that there's nothing like that. Me and my wife, we are okay. You know, he cannot look me in the eyes and tell me that. Are you listening to me, sir? He cannot look me in the eyes and tell me that. I will tell him, I say, you're not fit to marry you. You're not fit. You're not mature to marry. This is I'm saying. Remind him of all these things. Go say, mommy, you don't understand. You know, I say, every little thing, you don't start arguments. You go there very, very aggressive, as if, nah. I say, the last one I asked him during my birthday when I came and met that there was an argument between them. My sister said, you don't start again. No, you see, bag of rice, so I say, help me carry. When they came for my birthday in February, now you don't start quarter again. So, now you don't, I say, waiting be this. And I asked him a question. Is there a trophy they want to give to you? That day I was in the bedroom where two of them were. I did that bedroom till almost 1 hour talking to your brother. I said, is there a trophy they want to give to you for this argument? Is there something you want to win before you not calm down? He said, okay, mommy. And now I embrace the woman.
I am so sorry for your loss, man. So sorry. I am deeply sorry for your loss. In fact, the day Auntie told me that he said the wife is sick, I tried to call her. I don't know my line for no reason couldn't connect to her. I have to ask my wife because they are also friends. I said, please call Andrew's wife. Andrew said the wife is sick. They spoke. Even when she was even saying, okay, she's getting better. Even the day, she was even the one that said that the sister sent a driver to come and pick them up from.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do you know that even when I said they should go and bring her, she was telling me she will not come, that she's okay. The colleague who drove her from the office, thank God the woman is still alive. She was telling me inside the car because they have to use, the lady had to drive her own car. The lady had to drive her own car. I've forgotten the woman's name. Inside the car, when they were taking her home from the office, she was telling me, it's all these people just they find attention. Mama, I'm okay. Don't mind them. I'm okay. The woman was not shouting. Say, Mama, she's not okay. Oh, I want to take her to the hospital. And I told the woman, I said, don't worry. Just hold on. I'm working out something. I'm working out. The woman said, she's not okay. Oh, this is how she's talking. Even our director said she should not come to work again. All these things I'm telling you is on Monday. And you can even do your own findings also. All these things I'm telling you. Are you listening to me, sir?
I'm with you, man.
So when you are talking to her, he will say, and I said, but Mama Dara is talking to me when now. He said, Mama, she's not okay. As I'm taking her to the house now, my director even said she should not come to work again. Her hands are shaking. You will just notice that. Do you know, even when she came for my birthday, a lot of people, the way they saw her, how can you as a husband say you didn't see or notice that she was not feeling fine? Ask your brother, this drastic reduction, emaciating, now my sister has been emaciating, and you are in a house with such person, come on now. If your wife is emaciating unnecessarily and you know that something is wrong, okay, if she doesn't want to talk to me, maybe because we're always having argument, let me call her people. Won't you do that? He has never one day. How come if I tell you the number of people who told me they wanted to ask what was wrong with my sister when she came for my birthday, those who saw her for that last time, they said, some said even her color, her complexion don't they change. She don't lean. But your brother is saying, look at the picture in that same February I snapped with my family. Nothing is wrong with my wife. So why is she emaciating? And you as a man in the same house with a woman, you ignore and feel like all is well. It's only a wicked person that will do that.
Okay. I've heard so much about this whole thing. I have always been the one consoling your sister.
Brother, okay, that was what I was waiting to hear from you. Has she ever complained to you the heat she's getting from your brother?
She has.
God bless you, sir.
To me several times.
God bless you, sir.
And through countless times.
God bless you, sir.
As a matter of fact, my wife is a living witness.
God bless you, sir. You are not a brother that will say, oh, because it has happened like this, now let me defend my brother. God will bless you. It shows you have the fear of God.
I will speak for God to be a witness.
God bless you, sir.
And at the end of the day, he will complain his own side. I will make him understand. This is not all about what you do with what is happening. You just need to be a man and move forward. That it is you can't complain about what a woman is doing. Allow a woman to complain and you console them and know where they are.
You know, Andrew respects me. Sorry, sir. You know, Andrew respects me a lot. I don't think the way you have even spoken to Andrew as a brother, I don't think that the way I have spoken to Andrew, anybody in this life has advised that man. I don't think anybody has advised that man the way I have taken my time. I'm listening, sir.
So at the end of the day, in fact, I had to invite him to the house.
Okay.
I got him and I scolded him. I told him, you can't do this. Your wife is your wife. I scolded him very badly. I tried to make him understand it is not what everything a woman does that you take to the heart. And at the end of the day, Gandhi will tell me this and that, and I will always continue to rebuke him.
Brother, the simple truth is that I've told him this is not a hidden, like, it's not a hidden thing at all. I have told him to his face. Are you listening to me?
I'm with you, man.
I have told him to his face, you know, mature for marriage. You know, understand marriage. Several times I've told him. Several times. I'll tell him, I still speak with my sister. But do you know that when in the Garden of Eden, man fell, God did not say, if, where art thou? He said, Adam, where art thou? So it is the man God will always call if a marriage fails. Waiting and never tell him. Even when I travel for a conference in Lagos, that was in the same February. I think that was before my birthday. This one I'm telling you was around on the 16th, 17th. Tell him what I'm saying. 16th, 17th. I was on phone with him for more than 1 hour. That one is different from the other days. I will always talk. When a woman is even sick, there is something inside and you don't have peace, no care and love. And even this one that I even told my brother I'm burdened when they say your wife collapsed. That one already tell that there is a motive you have. You don't love this woman. That's it. And for crying out loud, when a woman is with you, you don't love the woman or you are not compatible with the woman. End the marriage now. End it. Not that you will still be in the same house with the person and you are giving the person heat. There is emotional torture. My sister will say, the one that is even paining me, this man will never be appreciative. Most of the times, what causes arguments? You say, everything I am doing, he will never be appreciative. And you say that kind of man, he wants to be giving me hits, and he doesn't want me to explain or to talk. He want me to be follow and be doing yes sir. I shouldn't have my own opinion about anything. And I'm the one God is using to help him. Killian will say, Andrew will say, you see, because say for now, and I they do this, now they do that, and I make it they use and tell they. I say no. I say if your wife is saying you know they are appreciative, is it not because you need to do what you're supposed to do that you are not doing? As if your wife say you are not appreciative and you know that she's struggling very hard to make sure the family is okay, pending when by the grace of God you go there stable. Are you listening to me?
I'm with you.
I say every woman at one point in time or the other must make such a statement when he discover that the man is not appreciating. So this kind of thing is a normal thing, but don't worry, I will tell my sister not to be saying it again. There is no point. Are you getting me? This was one of the statements I made to him when they were in my place for my birthday in February. What have I not said? Even though somebody is sick, do you know that when somebody is not getting care and love, and the woman is always getting hit, my sister will say, he want to kill me, oh. He want to kill me. Oh. This man will kill me one day. Oh, mama, you don't understand what I'm saying, oh. He don't start again, oh. He don't start again, oh. Eh? You will even carry machete sometimes. He beats her now. Let him deny and tell me that I'm lying. That he doesn't raise hand on the wife.
So sorry about the whole thing, but even of late, that has always been the major complaint, even the police complaint.
I didn't get you.
Sorry, I said even of late, before he's traveling, I think this started from January, that has always been his complaint, that no respect, I don't know.
That's what?
You will have to just abide.
I didn't get you.
Sorry, can you hear me, man?
Okay, you said his complaint is that what?
His complaints of late was that the wife doesn't respect him, the wife doesn't do this.
And he said because he doesn't have job again.
Yeah,
He doesn't have work.
And the wife is doing this. I said, no, that is not the point. So Lord, God gave you wife to help you. If your wife is in position to help you now, appreciate her.
Okay.
Be with her, and you will always, that's your
And you know, let me tell you, you know your brother Andrew is a very proud man. So that's what causes argument most times is that attitude of being unappreciative. You understand? So by the time the woman is like, I'm the one for now doing everything, you are not appreciative, and you on top of it, you will still be making some statements. That's what normally causes quarrel. Are you getting my point now? So he wants to exercise his authority as a man, that ego as a man. Say, what right do you have to tell me that, oh, you are the breadwinner, or you are this, you are that? So he cannot kill his pride, humble himself to agree to the fact that, okay, for now, thank God, God is using you. And my wife, you are trying. Thank you. You know, it's not going to continue to be like this now. God will still, is already helping me through you. God is helping me through you. Everything mommy and daddy, they are helping me with. I know it's you. You know, there is a way a man will be talking to a woman. And I told Andrew one thing. I said, this woman you are seeing, she cannot even hurt a fly. You have turned her into something else. If she's nagging, you caused it. You caused it. Among all my mother's children, she is one person that does not talk. I'm telling you. So there is a way you will push somebody. You turn the woman to a nagging woman. I told him all these things.
You know, by the grace of God, I try to look at it from the spiritual angle. People have given testimonies countless times. I'm a Dunamite. I'm a protocol Dunamis to the core. I'm a major pastor and church follower. And as a matter of fact, my family also follow your husband. Therefore, we have a channel in the house where we watch apostles preaching and all that. I have heard testimonies where people come and give testimonies in a very big crowd, and quarrels have been in the house, and at the end of the day, God delivered them.
Of
So maybe
course.
a woman came and confessed, oh, she's the one putting asunder in this family and all that. The Bible knows why it said no man should put asunder in the midst of a wife and the husband. But you see, like, people can manipulate things spiritually to cause problems in homes. But
Yeah.
that is where the focus was. They left that aspect of their marriage. They took their own marriage in their hands. They allowed the devil to intervene using one-sided person to make sure this person, I can use this person to cause. The devil always knows how to attack somebody. I know Andrew to be a very temperamental person. I know him to be somebody who is, hello?
I can hear you. Very, very temperamental.
Somebody who is
Very, very, yes. You know him very well.
It's my junior brother, is the one directly behind me. And I've always cautioned him to tell him, this thing, you are a pastor, whatever you do, pray to God. I was a very temperamental person before now. Long time, 20 years ago, I had to ask God.
Uncontrollable anger. Andrew. Oh, now uncontrollable.
And God was able to do it for me. I am today. I can boast anywhere that I'm a better person today.
Yeah.
You know, like I tried to. There was a dream he tried to explain to me that look at what he dreamt and all that and all that. The question I asked him, I said, when you saw, did you pray about it? Did you call your wife to tell your wife this is what is happening? We should pray about this thing. But you see, anger has already taken the better part of the marriage, and by so doing, you will have to bring back the grace of God. You will only seek or invoke the grace of God in marriages like that.
Yeah.
But to God be the glory. That is always my signature. My wife will always say, why do you always say to God be the glory? I say, yes. The Bible says in everything we should give thanks. And if the devil feels he has won, nobody can pray wherever this thing came from, wherever this confusion in marriage and in death that was caused came from, that God should visit that person in 1,000-fold. And definitely, I know one day there will be a testimony. There will be somebody will have to confess somewhere. God is in heaven. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't slumber. He is the God we know yesterday, today, and we will always know him forever.
Yeah.
In fact, I wanted, the next day I wanted to be there. But the things, the talks going on the ground, how even the one Alex, I don't know him, even though I tried to call him, he doesn't take my call. Sending texts and all that. But I wanted to call him to make him understand this is not the time for now. God has taken somebody's life. All we need to pray for the console, the comfort of that person's spirit. If that person is on ground and all these things going on, people like that don't find rest at all. And I am very happy that you called. In fact, I woke up this morning with a very strong burden in my heart. I called, but I knew you were not picking up. I was texting when my daughter, my wife said, we should drop the kids in school. While we were going, I even gave her the text I was texting to you. I said, please go through it and make it build that I really need to comfort or console these people for their loss. And to God be the glory, you call back. I am very appreciative. I sent Papa text the other day, 3 days ago, because he said I should hold on. And when things calm down, he will let me know when to come. I texted him 3 days ago through WhatsApp. I said, please, let me know when to come. But the fact that he has not replied, I know maybe he's still looking for a better time to tell me, okay, come. In fact, I told myself today that I'm going to call him or send him another text, because it's getting to a week now, and you can't put somebody like that on the ground and things are happening. So I don't know for now where to start from. I don't know when.
Alex is my younger brother, and you know all this attitude Andrew has been displaying, they are all aware. Do you understand me now? They are all aware, and they are humans. And they are humans. So anything you hear that Alex put up or posted concerning, there is certainly going to be a display of emotion. Nobody can stop that.
Of course.
So that's exactly what has been playing out. That's what has been playing out. But It is well. It is well. It is
My
well.
wife wants to talk to you, please.
It's okay.
So, yes, ma'am. Good morning, Mama.
God bless you, ma.
God bless you, ma.
God bless you, ma. It is well.
It is well in Jesus' name. I did not expect Gloria to do things like this. I have to be very honest with you. I did not expect this to happen at all. I spoke with her on Monday night. She said she was, I told my husband, I said, this one doesn't have strength to talk. Yeah, she was insisting that she's okay. She will talk, she will pause, she will talk, she will pause.
Okay, she was talking and pausing.
Yes. We spoke for about 20-something minutes. So she explained everything that happened. And she was not happy. That was the first I had about the machete incident. And I said,
Which market?
How can machete. How can your husband open his mouth and tell his wife or children what as I butcher you? That alone is enough.
That's what? I didn't get that.
No, Gloria was telling me that Andy carried machete, knife now. You remember the
machete? Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I said,
okay, did she tell you by herself that Andrew that one is even one of the one among the many incidents of I used to beat her now. That one is one among the many incidents.
Mama, the only thing I can tell you is that Andrew could have handled the situation.
Of course.
There is no excuse.
Of course. God will bless you,
Gloria.
Madam. God will bless you.
Yes. I said this thing could have been handled better, especially when you say you are in Christ. Gloria went on and told me things. I said, you know what? I didn't know of all this because there's a way you are a married person. There's a way you intervene to look as if you are taking sides. So sometimes when they will call, Gloria will call, you say, hey,
Andrew is not mature for marriage. He's not.
No, not at all.
He's not mature for marriage.
It's not even just about the marriage. Be patient. My husband is always giving him advice. Be patient. Even when the first time he went to Qatar, be patient. Wait. And if you don't have that level of patience, you won't be able to stay with anybody. Not just even say woman, I think women are devils. You can't relate with anybody.
Exactly.
So I took with her and she said, that Mama is sending a vehicle. The very next day I called. I said, I wanted to know if you arrived.
Was it on Monday? Was it on Monday you spoke to her?
Yes, I spoke
It
to
was
her.
that same Monday they were calling us back and front about that our sister is dying. We should come and carry her. It was that same Monday. And my brother, Pastor Elijah in Lokoja, like I told your husband now, he told my brother, when my brother said, they are calling from the office so that your wife is dying now. He said, I'm already boarding. A woman you truly love, are you not going to cancel that journey? So if you are claiming that on Saturday before you left, it was okay. What about if only on Sunday was in between? And then on Monday, they were calling us. Those people don't even have our number. They were doing everything to reach out to us. They called my two brothers. Say, when our sister, they die, yo. Okay, fine. Nothing was wrong with her, according to what he claimed. Nothing was wrong with her before he left on Saturday. So when they now call you on Monday, how could you have ever thought that they are telling lies? And you shun my brother's call, or if you fail to respond and put your journey on hold to come and know what is wrong with your wife. Are you following what I'm saying? It's even that call, that same on Monday you said you spoke to Gloria. That same Monday was when he boarded. Was it that? I think it was that same Monday.
It was on Monday.
That he boarded, right?
Yes.
Yes. Pastor Elijah said, I spoke to this man. He said, your wife is dying. He collapsed. He said, I'm already boarding. So, if it's you, are you not going to conclude that the man has killed the woman before he's trying to escape? You will conclude that he has killed your sister before he's trying to escape now from the country. Because that was the reason. When I heard that, they said they told him, and he said, I'm already boarding. What is abroad compared to somebody's life? So when I heard they said he made that statement, that was the reason when I now brought my sister to Auchi for proper medical examination. I blocked his line. I said, no, this guy is a devil. This guy is a devil. Let me, by the grace of God, see how I can give my sister a better medical care. That's why I said, if they bring and come my place for here, at least I can keep my eyes on her. When they brought her on the entrance of the house, now back her, she couldn't walk. That is a woman. Yes, it paid me that I couldn't get somebody to video it, because I left ministers' conference to rush to the house to come and wait for them when they said they were very close to Auchi. Are you listening to me? From the entrance, that's somebody that the husband said nothing was wrong with her. From the entrance of my house, I had to back her. What I'm saying now, thank God the children are still alive, and God will continue to keep those children to fulfill destiny. Please, anytime, any day, either and for but those children are very, very intelligent. Ask them. Say, was it true that Mama was the one that carried your mommy on the back? Day break, now me bath my sister. She couldn't walk. Are you listening to me? Yes. That is a woman. A man claims that she was okay before he left. See, it's just that the Holy Spirit ministered to me. Otherwise, I'm not even ready to take the call of anybody connected to Andrew. The best definition is that Andrew killed Gloria. That's the truth. That's the best definition I can give in all the scenario, all the things that has been happening. When a man is brutal with a woman, that's soldier blood. A man is brutal with a woman, and a man raises hand on the woman. The children also. Thank God you said, Madam, hold on, no. Did you say Gloria told you by herself that Andrew was chasing her with machetes? Did she tell you? Okay, fine. I'm okay. That was on Monday when you people spoke, right?
Yes, she told me.
See, Madam, brother Dada wife, my sister has been going through hell in that man's hand. She has been going through hell. And instead of him to feel remorse and start regretting all his action, make it a beg. I heard he even said that, why me I go carry him wife come out here, I go explain what happened to him wife. I am waiting for him.
Mama, you know, and he doesn't know how to talk.
He's a very foolish person, huh? He's a very foolish person, very, very childish.
My husband, I was very, very
very, very childish, very, very foolish person.
He said Angie does know how to talk. That he was even saying that they didn't take permission. I mean, where I was, as if I should just collect the phone.
Can you imagine?
That they didn't take permission. That the papa was asking, should your wife sister take permission?
When you are not around, you are not on ground.
That's what we are talking about.
And I should take permission before I go and carry my sister for treatment.
Look, because if I sit down here and say everything is okay, God will still come and visit me with the same thing. That's what the Bible says.
Now, so now.
That is all. I'm just asking for the grace of God, for the Spirit of God to take over your heart.
Yeah,
and, see how you can mediate. This is not even the threat I'm talking. There is nobody that will not threaten. Especially when the person has been complaining about this treatment and that treatment.
Exactly.
You understand? There's no boy that will be there to stand them. It is me, and I know what will happen. You understand what I'm saying? And this has been going on and on and on and
on and on. You know, my sister has told me a lot about you and your husband, though, and she told me that even you particularly, she's very close to brother Dada wife. They talk, they gist.
Last time they came from Dubai, we were talking. They said, oh God, why? I don't just know. I wish Gloria is alive today. They will now start saying we are suing for peace. What is the essence of all these things we are talking about when somebody has died? I'm just praying for God to comfort you because it's terrible. It's terrible.
It's not even only me. My siblings, all of them are very, very, they are very, very upset. Very, very.
everybody is justifiably so. Nobody will blame them.
Very,
Nobody
very.
will blame them. Andy didn't handle this matter very well. Andy didn't behave responsibly. I was telling my husband.
I'm telling you.
I said, no, yes. And he agreed with me. Because if he had gone otherwise, we would start our own out. I told him, this is not supposed to be so. This one is a very different person. You talk for 2 hours, he will not answer you. Maybe more than time, he will tell you what he wants.
From the way Gloria used to speak to you, do you see that woman? Do you see my sister? I'm not saying it because I want you to please me or something. Do you see my sister as a troublemaker? That brother, that wife?
Why would I want to please you? I've been with Gloria. When we had our wedding, they were around. The guy was calling. Father was calling. The divine. We've always been together. The last time she's so soft-spoken, she's so gentle. It's not because
that's what I'm even telling brother Dada. I said, if at all my sister started nagging or develop attitude of nagging, Andrew character, everything I gra. I say, which woman will not become a nagging woman?
Mama, I would have gone since. I will not lie to you. I would have gone since because my mental health is very important.
Yes, now.
Yes, sometimes because of the fear of God, you say, "What will people say?" I don't see even God Himself. You see what you're doing. Am I supposed to die before somebody will now understand that?
Exactly. She even used to say it. This man want to kill me. Mama, you don't understand what I'm saying. This man want to kill me. Honestly. See, I am brother, that wife. Even if I talk from now to tomorrow, like you said, the motive of Andrew, he has actualized it. He has told my sister, I'm still young. That one is the last conversation when I said, why will you carry the key when your boy said wants to go to the hospital? He said I took the key. Okay, I'm going to the office. And I'm around the office. That was what he was not telling me. I said, your wife said you seize the key. Any little misunderstanding, you seize the phone. You will not. I said, what is all this? What is all this? So all the heat he has been giving to my sister, and the last statement he made when I was on phone with my sister, I was hearing him on the background. I was trying to talk to my sister. I was hearing on him on the background. Don't worry now. I'm still a young man. No worry. I know how to go about my life. Meaning, if you can tell me, if I can hear you like that on the background, you must have been threatening the woman that you are going to remarry, you are going to marry another person, because that one said use and sing. That one is not news anymore. So
when they are angry, that is what I do not honestly believe that Andy wants Gloria. I feel he did not handle the situation well.
Madam, let me tell you something. Somebody don't need to verbally say, I want somebody dead. That's one thing I want you to know. But in your actions, you already know that anything can happen. Are you listening to me? You can't say as you are torturing somebody mentally, you are torturing somebody emotionally. The person is in an abusive marriage. My sister will say if he gets angry, he will abuse us, abuse my father, abuse my mother, abuse everybody. You can't say that all these actions may not end up this way. You can't say that because we are human. By the time me as I'm here now, when somebody is giving me heat, whether you like it or not, you will start living in fear. Are you listening to me? That was the stage my sister got to. You start living in fear. You see the person, your mind go cut. You see the person, you go shock. And a normal human being, we say, doesn't know that with all this kind of scenario that the person, it can lead to the person's death. Nobody will say that. Andrew knows what he's doing and he has achieved his aim. You don't need to verbally tell somebody, I want to kill you, or you will die, I will kill you. No. You don't need to say that. Madam, it is well.
There's nothing we are going to say. There's no justification for what happened. All I'm seeking for God to give pray. The woman of God knows nobody. I just pray that God will use you to pacify your family because Gloria is gone. As we speak now, Gloria is gone. So we are human beings, we can mourn, we can argue, we can talk, but we can't bring her back. I'm only appealing to you. I'm only appealing to you to just let yourself be used to bring peace to both families. That's the only thing I'm asking, honestly. And to find it your heart to forgive. Please, Mama.
It is well, ma'am.
Yes, no. Let me give my husband.
It is well.
Hello, ma.
Brother, that is well.
To God be the glory.
It is well.
I don't know when it's convenient for me to come. I really need to come pay contract to the family physically. I don't know if you can let me come.
Yes, you can come. You can come. Let's say on Thursday because I have a meeting. I have a meeting with we have a meeting with our uncles. We have a meeting with our uncles on Friday morning. So if you can, okay, tomorrow is even Thursday, yes. So if you can make it, yes, if you can make it tomorrow, it's better.
I'll make it tomorrow. Okay, you can on Saturday, on Friday.
On Friday morning is the meeting we are having because my dad is sending some uncles down so that we can hold meetings and know the way forward.
Okay, the day is very fresh.
I didn't get you.
I think the day is still very fresh. Let me talk to my brothers and sisters. I'll get back to you for the around that one.
Okay, it's okay.
Thank you very much, man.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much.